Hello, lovely Year 4. Hi there. I hope you're well. I hope you enjoyed a fabulous weekend. What glorious weather we had. It's a bit chilly today in the hut, so I'm going to start off with a bit of moving around. We're going to do our 1, 2, 1, 2, 1 song again. Oh, I was thinking we could add some more thinking voice numbers to this, but I think that might have to wait until we get back together again, because it's quite difficult to do just with me and you like this. So let's just have 1 as our thinking voice number, as we did last time. And this time we're going to touch our shoulders when it's 1. So it'll go 1, 2, 2, 3, 2. Do you see? Okay, let's start on that note. You're standing up super smart. Give yourselves a bit of a shake so you're ready to sing. So we're starting with a shoulder tap, aren't we? Off we go. 2, 2, 3, 2. 2, 3, 4, 3, 2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Jolly good. Okay, let's just do it a little bit faster, and just to add to the fun, what we'll do is we'll tap our legs on the 1 this time, and then when we get to 8 we'll tap our heads. So we only have to do that 1 time, don't we? Yeah? So it'll go 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got it? A little bit faster. Cross fingers. I'm not sure if I can do it either. Are you ready? Off we go. 2, 2, 3, 2. 2, 3, 4, 3, 2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, well done if you got that. Excellent job. Super. Right, time for us to sit down. I'm going to whiz through a few things this week because I've got a few instructions to give you at the end. I'm just going to move my microphone a little bit closer. Like so. Alright then, so last time I saw you, I asked you if you could think up your own ostinato pattern and a little tune with it to go underneath the Jupiter song that we've been doing. So if you haven't done that, now's the time to stop the video and go away and have a little think about it. So I asked you to do, if you could, an ostinato tune that took its inspiration or its words or and the notes 1, 3, 5 from the song, and that it was either 4 beats long or 8 beats long so that it fits in with the song. Yes, so you remember that an ostinato is a repeated pattern. So if our song goes like this, Jupiter goes round and round, you could just use that and go over and over again, couldn't you? Can you hear my keyboard? I've got the keyboard today because I thought it might help. I'm going to play that as an ostinato all the way through, singing the song. Can you hear that? That's my ostinato pattern. Are you ready? Off I go. Jupiter goes round and round, but in space it makes no sound. Orange, yellow, red and white, biggest planet in the night. Okay, now was that a satisfactory ostinato? Yeah, wasn't too bad, but did you notice that on line 3 it's the same tune, so we ended up with the same thing happening. So maybe something would have been better. So as I said, if you haven't done it, pause, Go away, do it now. But to remind ourselves of what we're going to need to do, we're now going to see if we can really establish where those pitches are. 1, 3, 5. Yes? So I want to sing the whole thing again. And to start off with, we're going to use our chests, tapping our chests as that one note. Shoulders is 3, heads is 5, and see if we can work out where the pitches are. So let me show you the first phrase. Off I go, Jupiter goes round and round. Okay, so can you work out where the low, middle and high notes are really? That's what we're doing. So just do that phrase with me. Off we go, Jupiter goes round and round. Yeah, before we did it with our hand signals, didn't we? But we're going to use our actual bodies today. Next bit goes like this. But in space it makes no sound. Ooh, that one's a bit trickier. From your head off we go. But in space it makes no sound. And again, off we go. But in space it makes no sound. From the beginning, off we go. Jupiter goes round and round, but in space it makes no sound. Good. You should know what happens next because you know it's the same as the beginning. Orange, yellow, off we go. Orange, yellow, red and white. Did you get it right? Good. And then actually this phrase is the same as the second one. Biggest planet in the night. You do it. Biggest planet in the night. From the beginning. Great job. Off we go. Jupiter goes round and round, but in space it makes no sound. Orange, yellow, red and white, biggest planet in the night. Easy? Excellent. I'd now like you to put your hand like this for me. Let's do it this way so you can still see my face. Now then, instead of having your chest, shoulder and head as the low, middle, high notes, 1, 3, 5, I'd now like you to use 3 of your fingers. This one is your low, 1, your middle finger is 3, and your thumb is going to be the high one, number 5. 1, 3, 5. Just do that for me. 1, 3, 5. Good. Let's sing the entire song again, but see if you can work out how to do it with your fingers. 1, 3 and 5. Same idea. Off we go. Jupiter goes round and round, but in space it makes no sound. Orange, yellow, red and white, biggest planet in the night. Now if you need to practice that again a couple of times just so that you really make sure you're starting each phrase on the right note, then go ahead, pause that now. You'll find out why we've done that in a couple of weeks' time, but it's all to do with pitches and where they are in relation to each other. Fabulous. Okay, so now's the time for you to switch your ostinato head back on. Yeah? Now what I'm going to do is I am going to play the song with an accompaniment today. We're just going to have some chords on the keyboard. And I want you to try doing your ostinato as we go along. Okay? So I'm going to have to bend down a little bit because my keyboard's a long way away. Might move it a bit further, a bit closer to me. Creak. Okay, so I'm going to basically play this. And I'm just going to keep it going all the way through, and we're going to do our song maybe a couple of times. Jupiter goes round and round, but in space it makes no sound. Do you see? I'm just going to keep doing that over and over again. And you are going to sing your ostinato whilst I'm doing it. Cross fingers. Let's hope it works really well. I'll give you 4 counts in. 1, 2, off you go. Jupiter goes round and round, but in space it makes no sound. Orange, yellow, red and white, biggest planet in the night. Did it work? Let's do it one more time. Off we go. Jupiter goes round and round, but in space it makes no sound. Orange, yellow, red and white, biggest planet in the night. Did it work? Did your ostinato fit with our accompaniment and me singing at the same time? Oh, I hope so. If it didn't, pause the video, work out what didn't quite go right. What did you need to improve about it? Remember, you're only using those 3 pitches and it should fit in. Cross fingers. Hopefully when I get to see you again, we might be able to share some of those. That would be really lovely. Okay, so being that you guys are all going back to school next week, hurrah! But I'm not. Boo! I'm going to be sending these videos for you to watch in school, so it's likely that you're not going to be able to sing again. So I thought, why don't we finish this session with another song? Yay! This one's called Lost in Space. Ooh. Okay, so it's got 3 parts to it and they're very simple. Really, really simple. I'm going to move my music so I can see it. When we get to do this properly, and we are allowed to sing again, this is a brilliant song because it's a round. It's not a canon, it's a round. And it means that each part, so each verse, can be sung at the same time as any of the other verses. It's not a canon because a canon you can start your tune at almost any point in the song and have 2 parts going at the same time. But a round, you have to finish the end of one section before you do the next. That's what makes it different. So let's learn those 3. Oh, it uses the same notes that we just had to start off with. Okay, so the first part goes like this. I'm going to sing it. Hello, control, can you hear me? There's a technical hitch inside the solar system. I couldn't get my teeth in for that bit. I'll do it again. So that's essentially verse 1. That's part 1. I'll do it again. Hello, control, can you hear me? There's a technical hitch inside the solar system. Let's do 2 bits at a time. My go first. Hello, control, can you hear me? Your go. Hello, control, can you hear me? Brilliant. Next part, few more words, goes like this. There's a technical hitch inside the solar system. I'll do that again because that's a bit more difficult. My go first. There's a technical hitch inside the solar system. Your go, off we go. There's a technical hitch inside the solar system. Okay, so those 2 join together with 2 tar rests in between. Hello, control, can you hear me? There's a technical hitch inside the solar system. Could you hear that? Try it with me. Off we go. Hello, control, can you hear me? There's a technical hitch inside the solar system. All right? Great. Now we've got verse 2. If you got stuck on that, rewind, do it again. This one should be a bit easier, and it's using a lower part of our voice. We're going down to here. So let me just check on the words. Goes like this. Fuel's running low, long way to go. Somebody help us or we'll never make it home. Oh dear. Space disaster. My go first. Fuel's running low, long way to go. You'll go. Fuel's running low, long way to go. Easy? Second section's like this. Somebody help us or we'll never make it home. I'll do it again. Somebody help us or we'll never make it home. Somebody help us or we'll never make it home. Good. Whole thing together. My go first. Fuel's running low, long way to go. Somebody help us or we'll never make it home. Fuel's running low, long way to go. Somebody help us or we'll never make it home. Okay, right, let's see if we can do those two together. Verse 1 and verse 2. Hello, and then fuels. Okay, off we go. Hello, control, can you hear me? There's a technical hitch inside the solar system. Fuel's running low, long way to go. Somebody help us or we'll never make it home. Hopefully you've got that. If not, go back to it again. Last bit. Here we go. It's another little verse that starts before you want it to. So we had hello. This time it goes. Come in, please, galaxy. Come in, please, galaxy. You do that for me. Off you go. Come in, please, galaxy. Good. And then we're jumping right down to our lowest part of our voice. Can you read me? You try. Can you read me? So those two together go like this. My go first. Come in, please, galaxy. Do you read me? You have a go. Off we go. Come in, please, galaxy. Do you read me? Good, easy enough. And then the very last bit we're going to do today is thousands of miles away and then floating in space. I'll do it again. Thousands of miles away, floating in space. You'll go. Thousands of miles away, floating in space. Marvellous. Beginning of that then goes like this. Come in, please, galaxy. Do you read me? Thousands of miles away, floating in space. Try again with me. Off we go. Come in, please, galaxy. Do you read me? Thousands of miles away, floating in space. Smashing. Now, if you didn't quite get all of those parts together, I will send the words to you. Hopefully get them in time. But what you could do is just go back and do that little bit again, okay? Because what we're going to try and do now is to put all of those three together with the music. And what I've also done is stuck the first verse on the end, okay? So we're going, hello, control, fuel's running low, come in, please, galaxy, and then back to hello. All right, I'll do it 2 times through so that you can get a sound, get a feel for it to start off with, and then we can sing it all through at the end. And if you've got the words, then fabulous. Cross fingers it works. It's been playing silly whatsits this morning, but I'm going to see if I can get it to go, and hopefully it's loud enough as well. Right, you ready? Control. We've got 2 bars in. Hello, control, can you hear me? There's a technical hitch inside the solar system. Fuel's running low, long way to go. Somebody help us or we're never going home. Come in, solar system. Fuel's running low, long way to go. Somebody help us or we'll never make it home. Come in please, galaxy, do you read me? Thousands of miles away, floating in space. Hello, control, can you hear me? There's a technical hitch inside the solar system. Ta-da! There we go. So, if you enjoyed singing that one, the other challenge that you could do, if you felt like it and you had time, is to just choose one part of those three that we've done and sing that over and over again with the video. Rewind, do it again, and see that all three parts fit with each other at the same time. It's very clever. But as I said, it's not the same as a canon, and it's not the same as an ostinato, because it's not the same thing going over and over again as a repeated pattern. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed singing that. I thought that's a great little song. Super. But what I now need to do is to give you a little bit of information about what's going to happen in a couple of weeks' time, and a little sort of bit of homework. It's not really homework, just something for you to watch. And I'm going to play what you're going to be watching whilst I tell you what to do. So we've done Mars, we've done Jupiter. Now what I want you to do is to follow the link that I sent ages and ages ago to the Venus. Why have I got number 7? That's very curious. To the Venus link. This is the music for the planet Venus, and it is so different to all the rest of the planet suite. That's if it's going to play it. There we are. Okay, so I've sent a little link for you. So it's playing the music of Venus, but it's actually showing you the rotation of the planet as it plays. It's really hypnotic. You could just watch it over and over again. It's super relaxing. Can you hear how this is so different? It's nothing like Mars with its great brass tune, or Jupiter with all those millions of motifs. It's just beautiful, quiet, gentle. Venus, the bringer of love, of course. Okay, so that's something you could do if you want to, because it's just so lovely. If you're at school, you could just put it on in the background. It's beautiful. Okay, but in a couple of weeks' time, we're going to be looking at how sound is made and how pitch is made. So, if Miss Brown's there, or your TA, if you're at school, brilliant, because they can make a little list of things we're going to need. If you're at home, you make a list. We want to do some experiments. So I'd like you, in a couple of weeks' time, to bring to school things like tissue boxes, you know, the boxes that you get tissues that come out of, or something like that. They have to be fairly sturdy. A few elastic bands that might be big enough to stretch over that. You could use a shoe box, actually, that would work as well. Something fairly sturdy, box-wise, not massive, that's useless. Don't want to take that into school. Something about this big. So box, elastic bands. Also, you could bring some plastic or paper straws in as well, and maybe some elastic bands for joining those together too. So boxes, elastic bands, straws would be great in 2 weeks' time for whenever your music lesson is, not next week when you go back to school, the week after. And you'll find out why, because I'll show you what to do with them next week. Okay, I'm just going to relax listening to Venus now. Go off for a little bit of lunch. Hope you're all having a lovely time too, and a lovely day. And I look forward to seeing you very soon. Cheerio, you four.